Okay, so today we're going to be doing a ladder workout. Ladder workout is basically you ladder your reps up and down like you're climbing a ladder. So 1 rep, then 2 reps, then 3 reps, then 4 reps. It'll make sense when I explain it a little bit better. So today we're doing a Marine Corps ladder with 3 separate exercises. The first one being a pull-up, or an Australian pull-up or bodyweight row. The second exercise, a push-up, and the third exercise, sit-ups or crunches. So the first exercise, a pull-up. If you can't do a pull-up, or if you don't have access to any kind of pull-up bar, you can get 2 chairs and a stick. And with these 2 chairs and a stick, you can I like to put down some towels to kind of help it stick better, but you can put the stick right here, and then you get underneath the stick. So this exercise is called a bodyweight row, or I used to always call them Australian pull-ups. I don't know why they used to be called that. Maybe Australians can't do real pull-ups or something, but doesn't make sense. But let's hope that this holds. Now this may not hold for me, so seeing that it won't hold, I'm going to put some counterweight on the chairs, which are also food storage water jugs.
Multitasking.
So now I got a counterweight so my chairs won't fall over when I try and row. And you can grab the bar. There's several ways you can put your feet. You can put them straight out like this, or to make it easier, up like this. The farther out you go, the harder it is. And the bodyweight row is you just pull yourself up. And that is the bodyweight row. That'll be exercise number 1.
And you do that how many times?
We'll go through that. Exercise number 2 will be the simple push-up. Everybody knows it. You go down and you push up. Now you can do knee push-ups like so. You can do seal push-ups. If you really can't do stuff, or you can do it up on a chair as well. But push-up will be number 2. Exercise number 3 is going to be a sit-up. Now, if you're going to do a sit-up, you don't want to anchor your feet under something. The reason being, you don't want to work your hip flexors when you do sit-ups. Unfortunately, there's this thought, and it's old. It's not as common anymore. But they used to think that when you worked your core, instead of calling it your abs, they called it your core, because they thought your hip flexors should be included in your ab work. Why in the world you want to do that? I don't know, because all that would do is pushes you into an anterior pelvic tilt, even worse if you already have one. The goal when you're working your abs is to not work your hip flexors. Now, in order to do that, you need to keep your legs straight. So when you do sit-ups, keep your legs straight. You can just sit up. Like that. Now, if that's too difficult, you can bring your legs up, and you can do these. This kind of breaks the hip flexor rule, but if you do these right, it'll work. You can bring your legs up, or right here, and you can do these little half crunches. And the goal is to try and bring your torso off the ground while keeping your spine straight and sucking your abs in. And if you do that, it's actually really hard. It's exercise 3. So now, we'll explain how this workout works out. It's going to be laddering the 3 different exercises with different rep ranges. You'll see why it's called a ladder. So to start out, I'll do the first set for you as an example. To start out, you're going to do 1, Australian, and your grip. You can kind of do your grip how you want. You can do it overhand or underhand. The important thing is when you grip a bar, you don't want to big hair. Let me show you real quick. You want to have your thumb around the bar, not like this. The reason being is when you do that, you're working tiny little muscles up in here that help you avoid pain when you're doing other stuff. You'd be surprised how dentists especially can find a lot of wrist and forearm pain relief when they simply start working out and do this, because they're like this all day. And when they do something where they actually come under, it can help fix that. So, we'll grip underhand this time. So, sorry about that tangent, but the rep range. We're going to do one Australian row, or Australian pull-up. You're immediately going to flip over and do 2 push-ups. From there, you're going to flip again, and you're going to do 3 sit-ups. And that is your first ladder rung completed. Now for your second ladder rung, you're going to go right in as fast as you can with as little rest as possible. And you're going to do 2 back rows. You're going to do 4 push-ups and 6 sit-ups. That's 6?
Yep.
Rung 2 is done. You might be thinking, well, this is lame, it's not even that hard. Wait till you get up higher. So for the next set, you're going to do 3 Australians, 1, 2, 3, 6 push-ups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 sit-ups. And you're going to go up as high as you can. I like to go up to 10 total pull-ups, 20 push-ups, 30 sit-ups, and then I like to go back down. So the way that it works is every round of exercise, you add 1 Australian pull-up, you add 2 push-ups, and you add 3 sit-ups to your total number.
You just add the number you're starting at, right? If I start at 4, I add 4. That's how many push-ups I do.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, see, I'm wrong.
If you double, you're going to end up doing a whole lot of work real quick. You go up by those increments, 1, 2, and 3, respectively. Every single time you add those numbers to pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups. So by the end, if you go up to 10, you'll do 10 Australian pull-ups, 20 push-ups, and 30 sit-ups. And then if you want, you can go back down, 9 pull-ups, 18 push-ups, 27 sit-ups, 8 pull-ups, 16 push-ups, 24 sit-ups. And you go down by those increments as well. If you just want to go up, you can just go up. If you want to go up and down, you can go up and down. If you can only go up to 5 or 6, you go up to 5 or 6. The goal here is to try and move as fast as you can. That's why we do the pull-up, then the push-up, then the sit-up, because each one gives a rest for a different body part. Doing the pull-up, you'll be doing your back and your biceps. For the push-up, it'll be chest, shoulders, triceps. And then, of course, for the sit-ups, it'll be your core area. And by doing that, you'll be able to rest your muscles better while keeping your heart rate up. And that's the goal here, to go through it as fast as you can. So once again, this workout is physically demanding, but also it's mentally demanding. It really takes some serious mental toughness. That's why part of it, the reason it's called the Marine Corps ladder. Now, while yoga has its place, and of course fitness, it does not give you everything you need. It gives you good flexibility. It can give you some good isometric strength. But when you do this kind of stuff, you really build a fighting spirit as well as a fighting body.
Grit.
And even more so than that, if you do stuff like this, high speed, as fast as you can, very little rest, you can get it to the point where you get this done in 30, 40 minutes and you're done with your whole workout. And you didn't have to go out and run, and break your knees down, jogging around on concrete. You know, you can really build yourself in every way simply by doing stuff like this. So if you don't have the tools necessary to do all this, let me know. Maybe there's something else that you can do. You can actually use a table, just your table at home, for back rows as well. There's a certain way to do that. You can maybe use if you got a nice thick broomstick, you can maybe use that for the chair if you don't have some random dowel like I have. Let me know what you maybe want for another video. If you don't like these kind of workouts, if you do, if you want maybe to look into some more actual weightlifting type stuff, or let me know what kind of stuff you'd want to see in another video.
Well, and if they want to make it shorter, they don't have to go to 10.
Did I say that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I said that.
You said
don't
that?
have to go up to 10.
Oh.
You can go up to 5, you can go up to, well, when we say 10, you mean the
10. Well, the starting point, yeah, 10.
Yeah. So if you can only go up to 5 or 6 Australian rows and 12 push-ups and, you know, whatever, 18 sit-ups, then that's what you do. You ladder up until you can't ladder anymore, and then you try and ladder back down.
See you guys in our next video.